Oh my gosh, it means so much. That's why I get emotional. The Rocky Mountain MS Center was introduced to me the first week I was in the hospital when I was diagnosed unexpectedly.
I would say the Rocky Mountain MS Center is life-changing. It was really there for me when I really needed it.
It's indescribable, the care that you get from the Rocky Mountain MS Center.
I was 25, I think. Yeah, probably 25. I got diagnosed with relapsing, remitting multiple sclerosis.
It was terrifying. It was horrific. I knew of MS. I didn't know what MS was.
MS is a chronic autoimmune disease, and it can be progressive.
Rocky Mountain Multiple Sclerosis Center is an organization where we support our clients in Colorado and the Rocky Mountain region that are affected with multiple sclerosis and other neurological diseases.
They've been there right from the start. The very first class that I took was the MS 101 class. And ever since then, I go to the education summits and listen to the doctors, and they just have a wealth of knowledge, which is awesome.
MS can feel very isolating. And so I immediately, wanted to build a community and reach out and gain that.
We also have a program that was started a couple of years ago, the Rural Engagement Program, that brings both our education and our doctors to those rural areas to engage the local population in what we are doing, as well as what the latest is in education in multiple sclerosis. Patient care is primarily done through our University of Colorado Anschutz Center and the various well-respected doctors that we have there.
And that's where I have my neurologist, and that's where I get my treatments. But I also get my physical therapy and occupational therapy there.
The King Adult Day Enrichment Program, or KDET we call it, is a program where we provide day programs for clients that are affected with multiple sclerosis as well as other neurological diseases.
To me, it means freedom. We do groups, we do outings. It's good. It's really good for me.
You laugh, you joke, you learn things, you talk. It's brought success to my life. I'm doing things that I never would have done before.
And all these people here are like our family.
It's the outlet that we all need to connect with other people.
Welcome to our second community, Flat 14er.
I volunteer with the Multiple Sclerosis Young Professionals Group. That's where I've gotten involved with events like this. I also did mentorship program, which was really special. So I was able to mentor someone who's 15 who just recently got diagnosed with MS.
We are at the cutting edge of the research and within multiple sclerosis.
The philanthropy through the Rocky Mountain MS Center really helps us get the pilot data that we can then push to try and get other studies up and running. So it's really the beginning of a lot of our research endeavors.
The other major area that I'm particularly interested in gets at trying to understand and decipher what are the true risk factors for developing the very earliest signs of MS that we can see on MRI scans. We think that it's also quite possible, and there are research projects looking at this right now, that if you can stop the very earliest signs of MS, you may be able to really halt the disease completely.
One of the things that's really important with MS is we know that MS mostly affects women in their childbearing years. And so trying to bridge that gap and finding a way where we can say, we keep that MS safe and well under control, but you can still fulfill the dream that you want.
Probably have one of the most active clinical trials programs and neuroimmunology, not just in MS, but in other autoimmune conditions as well.
We now have over 20 FDA-approved therapies for disease-modifying therapies in MS. We can take that knowledge and learn how to apply it to these other diseases as well as we move through clinical trials, learning more about, say, autoimmune encephalitis and stiff person syndrome.
Well, the hopes for the future of researchers to come up with the 2 C's, the cause and the cure. That's what we want to see. And we're much closer to that now than we were 30 years ago.
Philanthropy allows us to get studies that allow us to learn things and push things, to the forefront. The support really allows us to do everything. And without it, nothing would exist.
The Rocky Mountain MS Center is critical in the mission of helping patients with MS have better lives.
To me, it's everything. It's my life. And it keeps me going.
It's really special that so many people care about this cause, and to know that there's so much support out there, and hopefully one day there's a cure.
It holds a really big spot in my heart. I'm forever grateful to them. We're a community, and they bring us all together, and I think it's amazing.